Okay, I got everything ready, and I'm going to be doing some opening of these third wave of the Blokees figures, and got my razor to make sure I got nice clean cuts, and I don't remember having any issue with that anyway. Got my plate so I can have things not roll off while I'm trying to put them together, because there are a few pieces of Blokees that you'll need to make sure you don't have them roll away. The little tiny neck pieces that also are the ankle pieces. Very annoying. So there we go. So for wave 3, also bags to put all the little extra hands and stuff in, along with the pog. All right, wave 3, let's go from the very back upper side first. I don't know if it matters, but I'm just going to show you guys, so in case you're like, in case it does matters. I know that back in the day it mattered where you got yours from. I don't know if that matters anymore at all. Most people just buy these by the box like I do. Okay, so this is wave 3. It's got Bumblebee and Soundwave. Soundwave's the chase one that has the metallic finish, and he has razor beak. I think it's razor beak instead of just it's like totally different. Like, I really want the chase for this one. Here's what you can get inside of this box. You could get a Bumblebee. I think his name is Slag in robot mode. Ultra Magnus without his armor on, so I always think he's like naked. I was like, really, bird? Oh, and plus the weather out here, I kept waiting for it to be sunny, and it's just not gonna be sunny, so I had to just spray on a bunch of bug spray. My favorite one, Sideswipe, Mock Alert or Red Alert, Soundwave. The Soundwave Metallic is the rare one. And then we got 2 of the guys from the Constructicons that I think one of them is Scraper, but the other one I can't think of what his name is. Scraper was my favorite when I was a kid. He looked like a little monkey tail. But there's a 1-to-1 ratio of the size of this thing when you build it. They're about I'd say about 3 3/4 to 4 inches tall. Perfect for the Action Force. I was reading an Action Force comic book yesterday. Action Masters Transformers. I was going to keep one of these boxes pretty, but I guess not going to worry about it. All right, so let's see if there's any sneak peeks of what's going to be coming in. See, the tabs, they normally give you a sneak peek. So, oh yeah. So coming in Series 4, we're going to be seeing Ultra Magnus with his clothing on. I wonder if that's just going to be like a suit and you have to buy this one in order to get it. And some Shockwave, all right. So let's see what we got in this particular one. If it's Soundwave, then I'm good for the day. All right, so here's you get this in every single package because they're all basically the same. They're like a block base body with just a few separate little things, like the way the heads are put together, the extra pieces for some of them, like the little wheels you pump on the side, Slag's Dinobot parts. So the main one they got for this one is Soundwave, which makes sense because he is the rare, he's the one that's got 2 different variations. And of course the Slag, I think it is Slag. He's very different, of course, because he's in animal mode. All right, one of these has got the skeleton, which is pretty common. Most of the time it's going to be black. This one has got the skeleton parts. This time it's white, so I'm guessing this is probably Mock Alert, or what we call Red Alert. No, it's actually Ultra Magnus. He's white too. All right, so we got Ultra Magnus parts. So it's fairly simple. I can get this done normally in less than 10 minutes, but since this is the first one, it may be a little bit longer of a video. Pop the hands out, get rid of the rudder. There's nothing else in that one. These, I go ahead and just put them together to make it save time down the road. These little parts, I don't know what they're for. Somebody has not told me clearly what they are yet, other than just extra little pieces. So I have yet to get a clear confirmation on what they are. And the shoulders, instead of just popping them out and then throwing away, or instead of doing the joints first, go ahead and put the shoulders on. It just takes a little bit of time. Oh my gosh, he's white all the way to the core. I can't figure out where his body is. Oh, it's way over here. Okay, so here's his body. He's got a little t-shirt printed on it. Make sure you put those in the standing up, like the top part position with the little teeny tiny tabs straight forward. You know, you want to get the body on easier that way. The elbow joints, you got 2 males and 2 females, and it's not like one's a shoulder or one's an elbow and one's a knee. They're universal. So the knees, the elbows, they're exactly the same. There's no difference. Just make sure you get a female and a male piece when you're putting these together. Man, everything's white on this. It's really strange. The leaves are falling too. That makes me wonder, like, we're going to get rain later on, but I hope we don't get it a little early. Yeah, it's supposed to be raining all weekend, which is like, oh my gosh, it's tour season too. All the tours are coming in. Like this morning I went out like 6:30 to go to Walmart, and I thought I was recording because I was like, oh, listen to the ocean waves. And as soon as I put the record on, or at least I thought I was putting the record on, it was like, oh, that's not ocean waves anymore. Now it's cars, because some cars have, it's hard to explain. It sounds like a TIE fighter when they're, you know, driving around. You'll probably hear it in the background. Although the cars don't drive as fast during the day because, well, there's more traffic and more people. But in the morning they drive a little bit faster because there's not as many people out there. You shouldn't have to worry about anybody walking out on the road unless they're drunk. And we don't have a lot of that here, to be honest with you. All right, there they are. So we got all the pieces. Now for him, I'm going to look at the specifics for him because not much. I had to also look at, well, his legs. You can pretty much tell what the outside part is. This is obviously the right leg. So I was about to say, I definitely did not get some pieces here or something. So I tried to go ahead and put the pieces in. These little pieces will roll away if you don't get a plate or something out. These are the pieces I'm talking about. So just, you don't have to put it all the way in yet. When you put the feet on though, make sure you hear the click click of both of them clicking all the way in. And I guess it doesn't matter. The feet are normally universal. I don't think I've ever seen a not universal. So when you put that on, you hear the one click, that's the ball joint part, and the other click, which means that it went all the way in. Make sure it goes all the way in. If you don't, it's going to come apart while you're playing with it. Click, click. So you got the right leg, the left leg. Okay, and the head for this guy is it's just a slide it in kind of thing. So we got here and here. Now I don't do it like this. I make sure I put the chest together, put the neck knob on there. So here's his neck. Put that on there. And then when I go put this on, it'll be easier to put the helmet on. Wow, that was a loud noise. They are building some, like, there's a lot of houses being built around my house. I mean, this has been dormant until the pandemic, and now it's like everybody's wanting to buy houses at the beach. I guess they made lots of money during the pandemic. I don't know. All right, we got this. I know it looks really strange now. Trust me, it gets better. This is the other part you gotta be really careful about. Those little teeny tiny pieces, make sure they get in those grooves right there. It's not that hard unless you got a camera between you and the thing, and then you can screw up sometimes. First time I ever built these, I didn't build them on camera because I was just so excited. I built them all. I was gonna just build one, and then I got excited. I built another one. I just built all of them in one night. I got these last night. I was like, oh, I can't wait till I wake up. And then it's been dreary all day, and I kept waiting for the sun to come out, but no, it's not gonna come out, is it? So there, so that looks a lot better, doesn't it? Now there's one extra piece for this particular one. Oh, he's got an energy axe. That's pretty cool. And he's Ultra Magnus. Now, see what I do with the bags. Since you can't do anything with the pods, except there is a little thing on the back of it. These bags would hold the figure, actually, just fine. I bought them to put action figures in. I'm putting in storage. But you put the pog in there, and then you put all the extra pieces when you're done. The pieces you're not going to play with every day. Probably I shouldn't pull that out right now because it is a little windy out here. Not too much. All right. So just a little bit of reminder from me because it's been a while. So we're going to put on his lower abdomen. Now, normally these are universal as well. So if you get the front or the back mixed up, there's no way of mixing them up. And now these you do have to be careful of. This is not a printed one, and this is a printed one. So clearly the printed one goes on the front, and the non-printed goes on the back. Now, before I put anything else onto him, I put him to the side. Actually, that one little piece I wanted to put on, this is a back piece. That's what I was about to say. The back piece goes like this. which is kind of intuitive, but if you haven't played with Ultra Magnus or Optimus Prime, you may not know that. All right, so we got hands. I like to use the fist hands personally. These hands are gonna go in the bag for me personally because I don't need them right away. What's that? There's like something inside the bag. I think I missed the bag. So I gotta put the hands in the bag. Jazz hands. All right, so we got, oh, and he's got a gun, he's got a sword. He's got the shoulder pads right here. And some of the people are putting this as the right hand. I use it as the left hand so that that'll be on the outside. All right, I know it doesn't matter because you can't see it, but for me, I'm just so crazy about this that I make sure that this goes on the outside. I know it doesn't matter. So before you put it on the arms, it's easier to click all the hand pieces together. Click, click. Make sure both clicks go in. And for me, this is a left hand, which I'm putting the wrong hand on. Oh, he's got a booger picking finger, or the pointers. He's one of the Pointer Sisters. Again, I just like the fist because you can put weapons in it. And it just reminds me of Shogun Warriors when I was a kid. So see, you got it done. You can go ahead and put it on now. I can't speak English. So you put it on now. If you want to, or just wait, it doesn't matter. Make sure you click, everything clicks. So he's got shrugged shoulders, so like, I don't know. Plus, when he's in the holding your hand up position, it helps out a little bit more articulation. These are just massively awesome. I am so in love with these. This is absolutely my favorite toy of the year. I can't believe that they did something so amazing. All right, like this. I mean, it's not like they couldn't. I just never knew anybody could do something this amazing. Now, I saw some people doing the other model kits, and I'm like, I'm good. I like these a lot better. I just think they're stylized just right. They're not too, like the other ones, they kind of like, they're a little bit twiggy looking. There we go, see? And now you can put his weapons in, but I'm gonna wait until I get everything together. There's his pointer finger again. So I'm just going to put it in the bag. So since he's an Optimus Prime thing, I guess they give him the pointer fingers just like Optimus Prime. The leaders come with pointer fingers, I guess, to point people to the right direction. So make sure you get the legs correct direction. These are usually universal. I don't think I've come across any that were painted on the front, but if they do, just be careful about paying attention to this. Again, I just want to make sure, well, that one already clicked, that I don't know, it's just me personally. Oh, they just clicked in pretty nicely. Okay, see, like for me, I just have to have the same, like the little pointy thing, the whole part instead of the Phillips head part, just to go on the outside. I don't know why. It's just me. It's just one of my nitpicky things. And there he is. We have Ultra Magnus, and he is looking absolutely magnificent. Take a look at that face right there. And from the back. And just to make sure, in case you haven't seen my other videos, the articulation is, of course, as you saw, we put it together. Some are ball joints, some are hinge joints, and of course that provides you to move it like this. And the fist is on, of course, a ball joint. Now the weapons, he does have this battle axe. So I didn't even know the Transformers could get married, but that's a joke. It's very tight to get in there. It's very difficult. I thought it'd slide right in, but no, that just means it'll be harder for it to come out. And since he's got such great articulation, you can get him in two-handed battle axe mode. Now the reason I keep these on the outside is because, well, let me take his battle axe out. Sometimes it just takes, I was about to pop the hands off and then just, rotate it faster out. Oh, wow, that is just really tight. Since I don't know what these holes are for except for Megatron, sometimes I pretend like he's using it as a Optimus Prime, like their little flip-up communicators. So I pretend like that, like, Optimus Prime, I'm in Sector Variant 5, blah, blah, blah. And I see a Decepticon. See, it's a Decepticon on one side and a Autobot symbol on the other. You always get an extra one of these. I've never seen one that took all four of them. I think it's there just like Lego always puts an extra visors in their stuff, just in case one gets broke, because it's clear plastic and it's a vital piece. All right, there's his big old gun, and he is absolutely fantastic. So, guys, what do you think? Is this one of the best Ultra Magnus you've ever seen? These are so inexpensive too. I think I got all 9 of these for like $45 or something. I should check that before I went out here, but anyway, just check out AliExpress, because last time I said something about that, they said I couldn't find on their price. The very first ones I ever bought, I got them on Black Friday, so I got the Black Friday sale. So it wasn't that much more afterwards, and now the Series 1, I don't know which way it's gone, because it could have been so cheap, and now it could be almost sold out. It's higher supply and demand. These are absolutely, again, amazing. You do have a stand. Now, I've seen with the Ultraman figures, they have plugins for here to clip on the back of the Ultraman so you can have him in flight mode, like he's flying around and stuff. They don't come with this, so this stand, you can use it. But honestly, they stand so easily, even on this warped plate, because the plate's kind of going up in the middle and down on the sides and back up again on the lips. There's no reason for it. I mean, these are perfect like they are. But if you want that extra assurance that he's not going to fall off your shelf, you can plug him in there. Or if you want to get him in a crazy stance like that. Although I wonder if you can just do that without the stand. Yeah, I mean, you can, but I know it's easier with the stand. So the stand, it's not paramount that you use it, but hey, it's there. But for me, I put it in just a little baggie with all the extra pieces. Like for me, he's going to hold his gun. Now, you know, I'm a sword person, but the axe, I don't know. It doesn't say Ultra Magnus, in my opinion. I don't remember him ever having an axe. It must have been like in the Armada series, because I think he had something like that in the Armada series. These extra little pieces, they'll go in the bag. This little clear piece will go in the bag in case I ever need it. And then, of course, the stand. Now, if I want to put him in the bag, like, you know, for some reason I'm moving or something, he fits in that bag perfect. Now, where did I get these bags? These bags, sorry, there's little metal things on the side of this. I'm using a thing, Dollar Tree, 40 zipper seal bags in the party section, like to make, you know, party bags, I guess. So we got Ultra Magnus. And then, of course, I just take the instructions and I fold them in here. And I try to make sure that the POG is on the outside so I can easily see and identify, oh, this is Ultra Magnus and stuff, even though it's kind of easy to tell, but, you know, what if I forget? Like, who has an axe? I don't know. Let's find out. But, hey, thanks for watching. Let me know in the comments below if you're getting these as well, because I'm excited about it, and I can't find many people. I did find on TFW some people who do collect these as well, so I'm like, yes, because I am stoked about these. I have not bought any of the movie ones which have lights in them, because they're extremely expensive. I mean, they're like 20 bucks each. These are like $5 each, really, when you break it down. All right, thanks for watching, and have a tremendously awesome Transformers Tuesday.